Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. So, it's a big day. The first trailer for the new Star Wars film, Rogue One, just dropped. There's a link right here. You can go watch it. Check it out, come back, we can talk about it. Okay, so for a little bit of clarification, if anybody is confused by this trailer, if you don't really follow movie news that closely, Rogue One is not Episode 8. It is not a sequel to Star Wars The Force Awakens. It's a part of what is now being called the Star Wars Stories, previously called Star Wars Anthology. But it's movies that are going to come out in the years between the main episodes 7, 8, and 9. This is the first one of those, and it is a story about how the Death Star plans were stolen right before Episode 4. So I guess in a certain way this is sort of a prequel to Episode 4. It happens right before A New Hope. And we have different protagonists. This doesn't follow the Jedi necessarily or the Skywalkers. We have our main character showcased in this trailer. I can't really say I like her so far. She seems like kind of a brat, but maybe this movie is like that's her whole story arc, is learning about responsibility, friendship, coming of age, maybe kind of like the original Star Wars was. So, with that confusion, maybe I helped straighten out some confusion for you as to what exactly this is. But with that said, let's talk about the trailer itself. I love the tone of this trailer. Or maybe not even the tone, really. The tone was kind of dark and serious, with like this sort of slowed down Star Wars theme playing. And I feel like that's a nice way to go, especially since Star Wars The Force Awakens was sort of on the upbeat. This one can afford to go a little bit more serious. But what I really want to talk about is the look of the film. How, with The Force Awakens, the whole universe felt a little bit older, as if years had passed since Return of the Jedi. So you notice the Stormtrooper helmets were shaped differently, the Star Destroyers were shaped a little bit differently. Everything looked a little bit different than it had in the original trilogy. Episodes 4, 5, and 6. But this, it looks exactly like Episode 4, because really it's not far from Episode 4. It's a few months before Episode 4 happens, I'm assuming. And so everything looks exactly the same, and I really like that. It's nice to go back to revisit this time period with an all-new story and see the same shape of the Star Destroyer, the same Rebel costumes. They're actually still on Yavin 4, I think is the name of the planet, which was the Rebel base that the Death Star was attacking at the end of A New Hope. And so all of that really intrigues me. It looks like we have some really interesting characters that are going to be a part of the team that goes to steal the Death Star plans, that are all going to sort of team up with our main protagonist that the trailer sort of focused on. But one of the things I was really missing in this trailer, and I really hope it comes soon, is Darth Vader. Because I have heard that Darth Vader is going to be in this movie, that James Earl Jones is going to come back and play Darth Vader. And that just excites me beyond belief. But he didn't show up at all in this first trailer. And I'll forgive that because, you know, Darth Vader's sort of a big card to play, especially on your first. I think technically this is a teaser trailer, but also that is the reason I want to see Rogue One. I mean, everything else seems kind of neat, but to see Darth Vader again would just be awesome. And really going back and sort of telling an older story is the only way we're going to get that now. So if there was ever a time, this is it. Alright guys, well thank you so much for joining me. Let me know what you think of the trailer in the comments below. Don't forget to click that subscribe button for more videos, and I will see you next time. Bye.